What's up, everybody? Oh, wait. Let me fix this. Hold on. That's better. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Um, yeah, we got a lot to talk about. But y'all let me know what we gonna talk about first. I was gonna rant. Should I rant? Should I rant? Should I rant? Y'all know y'all getting on my nerves. I don't even need to tell y'all you're gotten on my nerves today and yesterday and the day before. What's up, Manny? And everybody else that's watching. You have irritated my soul. You know this. You know this. I don't even need to tell you this. You know you've got no nerves. So we're gonna decide if we're let me know if we need to talk about the game that happened, the game that's going forward, or do y'all want to just talk about the drama? Let me know. Um, yeah, I don't want to talk about the drama. Let me talk about the game. Honestly, love the first drive of the game. The first drive of the game, I loved it. I loved the play calling. I hated the execution. But I hated some of the execution, not all the execution, but I love the play calling in the beginning of the game. Connor had a big catch slash drop. There was a pass to Darnell Washington that I loved as well. Love that play call. He ball was a little too high for him. He couldn't get that ball. There were some plays. There were some things left out there. Yes, for sure. We all saw that. But there were some things that I really enjoyed seeing um, be presented in the play calling. Yes, you had some design runs by Justin Fields. Got it. Good. Najee making the plays, running from the outside. Najee being your top receiver in yards, didn't have that on the bingo card. Didn't have that on the bingo card. Although I said, and I've been saying, we needed to toss him the ball versus hand him off the ball, and he needs to go this way instead of this way. So I will say, didn't have him being the number one receiver on the bingo card, but hey, it is what it is. I'm not gonna dwell on the George Pickens situation because what does it do? It doesn't help anything. The more we talk and complain and cry about it, it doesn't help anything. But I'm gonna give y'all space. I'm gonna let y'all do y'all thing. But what's up, everybody? What's up, Trey? Be more Stillergram. Everybody, how y'all doing tonight? I ended up going. I ended up going to Pittsburgh to watch the Dallas Cowboys game. First, I want to say I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed the atmosphere. I enjoyed the people that I met for the first time, and people that I've obviously reunited with. But let me tell you something. Once we got the weather delay, which I figured we would have a weather delay, but the feeling that was in my stomach, it was just so reminiscent of what happened during the Arizona Cardinals rain delay game. Granted, that game was like icky before the weather delay, but it was just like a similar eerie, my stomach wasn't right feeling, right? I just didn't feel the magic. But I was Delulu, right? I was like, look, they gotta come in here, they're gonna do that thing. It is, we got this. I knew that that particular team, this defense would have to like the field was it was a 50-yard or less game. Like they couldn't get to the 50, they couldn't get to the logo because if they got to the logo, it's an automatic 3 points, just given the nature of how good their kicker was. You got to take the ball away if they get past the 50. That was my mindset. I knew these boys can't be getting first downs. You got to get them three and out because once they get past the 50, it's 3 points. They know that. They know that. So I was so happy. I was so thrilled that when they needed takeaways, they were definitely getting those takeaways for the most part. They even got takeaway at the end. They just couldn't recover the fumble that they caused. And so Dak Prescott, I mean, if he did nothing, saved the Dallas Cowboys single handedly just with that uh, fumble recovery alone. Yeah, like if y'all gonna complain about holding on TJ Watt, we're gonna do that every week because it happens every week. So I'm not even gonna sit here and complain about holding on TJ Watt for another week because guess what? Guess what? It's gonna happen every single week. I think I messed up. Let me send something to the people real quick. I might have did something wrong. Oh no, I did it right. I did it right. Okay. Anyway, um, TJ Watt holding. I'm not even. That's in the comments. But yeah, if they called every hold on TJ Watt, we would never finish a game. We would never finish a game. We need to talk about the injuries here. Coach Tomlin did kind of go over on his time on Tuesday who would be available, who would not be available. And I mean, we are decimated at the linebacker position, the outside linebacker position. And I don't have an answer. You know, you got Highsmith, Leal, and Herbig are not going to be available. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? So we have a problem there. I don't. Nobody can go in here playing the Raiders lightly. They didn't beat everybody in the AFC North, given the weapons that they have or they don't have. They didn't manage to beat the people that they played in the AFC North already. So we cannot go in here taking nobody lightly. I saw Devin White, but he's not an outside linebacker. So from what I saw, if he's an outside linebacker all of a sudden, then let me know. But we don't have an outside linebacker on that side right now. I mean, Moon came in and filled in, but like we need some depth. We need some more people. So it would be interesting to see. Well, it'll be interesting to see. We need to get a free agency for a left outside. Look, we need some help. Sorry, I'm looking at the comments. People still want Austin's head despite the turnover. It was definitely a part of the game plan, which is evident by the players, including punching out. Okay, listen. I don't understand third and long, like situational football, like third and long. I don't understand what happens to us on third and long. I don't know if it's a communication thing. I don't know if it's just strictly play calling. I do not understand what happens to this defense, this secondary on third and longs. I don't know. Third, I do not understand. I don't know. Um, I don't know. I feel like, and to be honest, like Dak wasn't even targeting. I feel like all his passes were to the TJ Watt side of the field. Like that is where they was throwing. Like the most embarrassing part of all of it was the fact that he wasn't even looking 88's way. 88 wasn't a factor in this game like that, especially the second half of this game. Hmm, he wasn't even a factor. He was a decoy. So that was the embarrassing part. Like their best wide receiver wasn't even getting the ball like that. He was yeah, if that was the game plan, you executed that, great. Limiting CD Lamb, but everybody else can, get off. Of Ferguson, was being Mr. Reliable, and all of a sudden they generated a run game at the end of the game, and we look silly. We look silly on the last drive. You had to get a stop, and you couldn't get a stop. Well, you got to stop, but you couldn't recover it. Yeah. So, TA, everybody is talking sideways about Austin. Everyone's talking sideways about Tomlin. People are even talking sideways about Arthur Smith and his offense. And of course, they got to bring up old news, old people to talk about it. I will give y'all a lot of praise. The fans in the stadium, I was a little concerned. I was a little worried with these 3-and-out situations and not being able to get off the field. I mean, not be able to stay on the field on third downs and convert third downs. I thought these fans were going to be ignorant. Like I really thought that they were going to be ignorant. I really thought that they were going to start saying things and being crazy or booing, but they didn't do that. So I want to give y'all a round of applause. I know I am a little critical But I had to give y'all a round of applause because y'all did not do what I thought y'all were gonna do. So praises to y'all. What's up, Ken? And congratulations. Because I really thought that y'all were going to be real ignorant and and boo. So you didn't do that. So I'm really proud. Dante Jackson. Okay, we got to talk about Deshaun Elliott though, right? Because these touchdowns were on 2-5. I get that he does play off. Dante Jackson does play off. And then but he be making some spectacular plays. It's like you got to take the okay with the bad. Uh, we gotta talk. I don't know. I really don't know what it is. What is it? And then what I had heard, and y'all know you can't talk to me too sideways about Minka Fitzpatrick, but then people are calling for Minka Fitzpatrick. Like you need to step up. You need to do more. What is it that you're looking for Minka Fitzpatrick? What is it that you want to see more of from Minka Fitzpatrick? Let me know. Hmm? What is it that you want to see? Hmm? Nothing. Silence. No. Please tell me in the comments what is it that you want to see from Minka Fitzpatrick? Because I want to know. Because I haven't heard people say he needs to step up. He doesn't have any interceptions. He doesn't have any forced fumbles. Minka Fitzpatrick needs to step up. No. What happened? No, I'm not speaking on that. Why you I want to know. Please explain to me what it is that you want to see from 3-9. No? Okay. Okay. They want turnovers. Okay. Jay says Minka's fine. Okay. 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 I was checking in. I was saying, just come tell me to my face what y'all want Mika Fitzpatrick to do. Hmm. Oh, and those people on Instagram, I forgot to type it. Make sure y'all are we on Instagram? If we're on IG, I think I'm on IG Live. IG Live, make sure you come over um to YouTube, D Love Sports YouTube. Please come over there and so I can see your comments because I can't see them. I'm not getting into the Justin Fields, Russell Wilson thing right now. We'll get to that a little later. He well, 3 for 12 on third down and only had 7 first downs the entire game. Listen, I'm not defending the offense. The offense, no, it's too slow. If you saw my post game, I said that something has to change immediately. And I'm not here to have the Justin and Russell debate right now because I feel like it's a debate and I'm not gonna, me. You know how I get down. But everything isn't on Justin Fields. I know we like to blame as a person. It's not all on Justin Fields. It is the fifth week in which we had a fifth different offensive lineup. I'm not saying this is why they failed and why they were so slow. I'm telling you, there's something there too, but also there were significant execution issues. This was to me an execution game. You can blame the play calling, but I feel like this leaned more on the execution side than play calling situation to me. Um, he made some good throws, but there were also things he didn't see. I'm sure he looked at the film and was like, dang, I could have had that first down if I just dumped it to Pat or if I just dumped it to Najee. I'm sure he's looking at the tape and saying these things. Like, I'm sure. I'm positive because I was sitting in the stadium saying, like, dang, he had him right there. He had the first down. And sometimes he went for the big play, the big throw when he had the short one right in front of him. So, but what I'm telling you is you're going to continue to see some type of offensive issues when you have this constant rotation of an offensive lineup. It's really hard to avoid. It's really hard to avoid. It's hard. You're going to have constant changes. Oh, Mean Green, hello, welcome. Look, I'm always going to be here. Win, lose, draw, baby. Win, lose, draw. I'm going to represent the team. But y'all know y'all getting on my nerves. Okay. So Trey said once we take the lead in the fourth, and that's what I felt. I felt when Renegade played, I was like, okay. I even went into the third quarter like, if we get a touchdown, we're good. Like we're gonna win this game if we get a touchdown. That was like the sentiment in my soul and my spirit. I was like, this game is won once we get in the end zone. Once we figure that part out, and of course Connor got the first touchdown. And then when we were able to drive and get the next one, we got a penalty. I think it was a personal foul or something. Um, it just felt like, okay, we got this. And so the defense goes out there and they're gassed. Like you saw them at the I don't know what y'all saw on TV, but at the end of that, when they made that touchdown, it was like they were literally just like, I'm done. I'm gassed. I think even Tomlin probably called that last time out just to give him another minute of breath to take because they were just so freaking gassed. It was sad to watch, man. They left it out there. They put it out there, and yeah, we got somebody in the waiting room. What's up, Jay? Simple syrup weekend because we won't be in Cuba, but we'll be in Vegas. Let's get it. So you trying to tell me mojitos is on the menu? You trying to tell me mojitos is in the menu in Vegas? I don't know. Let's see, Jay. What up? What up? Yeah, we got
Yeah,
somebody.
yeah, I'm always not paying attention, but
Mm,
they had
you
what
in the
I
back?
did.
What's up? What's up? How you feeling about the game?
It was tough. It was tough. It was to me, it was more tough than Colts loss. It's just a lot of things that you think would kind of be fixed, or not even not fixed. A lot of things that you would think not be a problem, it's still a problem. Like chemistry and injuries plays a
Communication.
lot of factors. Like plays a lot of part to that. Like guys that in and out the lineup, so guys can't really have chemistry. I was watching when you were speaking about Minka.
Hmm.
I don't got a problem with Minka.
Hmm.
I just feel bad when the DBs don't have chemistry.
Hmm.
And a lot of the plays that's like big plays are happening on his side between him and the cornerback. It's those different cornerbacks at this point. And it looks like it's always communication. And I'm like,
Hmm.
and Minka being the vet of the DBs, he's the leader of them guys. I kind of my only expectation for him is just to have them all on one page. You feel me? Just have them all on one page because you see before like, he yelled at Terrell Austin for about to call a crazy play. You
Hmm.
know, like Minka knows what he's doing back there. He knows what he sees or whatever. But it's like they gotta get that communication together. I
Hmm.
think that's still an issue on our defense. I'm seeing too many heads turning. Like, yo, what we doing? Like, yo, bro, it's like the fifth game. Like, what do you mean? What we doing?
Yeah.
You
Their communication is you could see it. You definitely could see it. I do. Beanie Bishop. Yeah, I don't know.
He got fried. He got fried. They treated him like a rookie. He got fried. They picked on him.
He gotta
I ain't,
go.
I ain't
He's
even mad
he's a
at it.
small
I
dude,
ain't mad.
man. He's
He
I don't
gotta
want to say
go.
undersized. He's a
He
small
gotta
dude.
go.
Cam Sutton, when Cam Sutton come back, we're not gonna worry about that.
He gotta go. I heard you talk about Minka. Man,
Hmm.
listen, my take on that, Minka don't trust these guys. And you can tell. That play where Dante Jackson thought he had the flats, and there was who scored it? One of them Cowboys scored the touchdown. Right? First of all, if you see how the play was drawn up, and what God's green earth did you think you had the flats? Would make it have deep third. That don't even make no sense. So that's not that's just you ain't studying the playbook or you don't know you don't know what you're doing out there. And
You
he's a
see
veteran,
Minka's reaction every time. It's like, yo, what the fuck you doing?
bro. Even the other play, Minka. I don't know. And forgive me if I get the games confused, but the play where um, Minka had, I think they had two deep, and
I always
Minka
do.
didn't trust. He didn't trust Joey. I think it was on Joey's side, right? And so what happened? The middle of the field was open.
Hmm.
Pass right over the middle. He can't do
Mhm.
what he do because he don't trust that these guys have the coverage unless it's in some man. Every time they're in zone, he
So
does not trust the corners to handle their business. Beanie
and
Bishop,
No reason to. They always messing up.
Beanie Bishop got to go. Corey Trice need to get healthy, or we waiting for what's his name?
Sonny
You just
gonna
said
take
it.
that slot spot, man.
Who?
Cam
Sutton,
Sutton.
Cam Sutton. You
Yeah,
got
or we waiting for
you got
Cam
some time. Yeah, I know we waiting on
because
Cam. I think that may even be a reason why they brought Edmonds back too. But
Yeah,
he
yeah.
sucks. He
It's like,
sucks.
he's a
I
body.
didn't say that. Now I didn't say he sucks. I'm just thinking like that may be one of the reasons why they.
I'm
He
saying
plays
he sucks.
he's
I seen
versatile.
him. He
He's
gets in the
versatile.
game and he's a lost duck. Like, bro, this is the same system you left 2 years ago. Ain't nothing changed.
Special teams, man. He putting work out there.
Yeah, just stay on special teams. Just stay on special teams. You lost. You lost to the source.
There's no reason was it 2-6? Was it 2-6 that he was helping? Was it Dante or was it? You think it was 2-4? I think Joey's okay. Like I'm good with Joey. I think Joey can handle his business.
Joey
I
needs never in his MF life approach a ball handler, pause, and start punching when he's the first guy there. You better tackle this guy.
tackle, just tackle. Yeah,
Yo,
Bro,
yeah.
it's common
your
sense.
dad is up here, bro. Your dad's here. Like I know Big Joe pause. I know Joey Porter got on him for that. Like, come, like, yo, you can't do
Wrap
that. You
him
can't
up
be
and
the
take him
first guy
down.
to do that. Like, that was
Hey,
crazy.
yo, in high school, when I used to coach high school ball, bro, we teach rap and punch. He just tried to Superman and punch with no rap. Where they teach that
I was
at?
like, he's the first and only one there. His back is to the end zone. It's like, yo, bro, you wildin'. You swing and miss. He going to the crib.
Shout out
That's
to
why I got
Edmonds.
on all black, bro. I got on all black. Dark day for the defensive backs, bro.
But outside of
Dark day
that,
for the
he's
defense.
straight. He's straight.
We need
Okay,
Corey Trice back.
I
I do
like
want to.
Jackson, though.
I didn't talk about the Justin. I didn't talk about Justin Fields at all. I was waiting for y'all.
Justin Fields.
Yeah, how did you feel about his playing time? And Coach Tomlin said that Russell will be, a full participant in practice this week.
This is
How
my
you?
thing with Justin, right? Justin, when I see him play, he's getting better every week. But I see a quarterback that's developing. We ain't got time for you to develop. We don't have the talent on offense for him to like kind of cover him up. Like, you know how Big Ben's rookie year, he had a great offensive line, great running backs, great kind of a great, you feel me, tandem at tight end and receiver, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
He had a good supporting cast and they were older than him, you feel me, they was ready to go. A lot of these guys are young, they're about around Justin Fields' age. It's like, and the only people that's older, they don't talk. Isaac don't talk, so it's like he's developing, but we don't got the guys around him that's like, yo, come on, young fella. Like, it ain't no Kevin Garnett's on the team. Like, come on, young fella. I'm going to lead you. You
I mean,
feel
Russell
me?
does that. I mean, you just talking about in the lineup? Like, what are you talking about?
I'm
On
talking
the
about offense.
field.
I'm talking about Justin Fields, like, on offense. Like, if we had, like, Jamar Jefferson or I think I said his name wrong. But if we had one of them top receivers, you feel me, a top running back.
Justin Jefferson?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's talking to Jamar Jefferson. He's talking about Jamar Chase.
Yeah,
Justin
both
Jetta.
of them. Both of them. If we had any of them, it'll be Justin Fields' play will be a little better. But we got guys that's like they need to be led, and I feel like that's where Russ come into play. Russ can lead these guys. Like, yo, what are you doing, Broderick Jones? Get over here. Granted, he probably won't talk to him like that, but it's like, yo, come
The only
on.
person that would talk to these players like that is Aaron Rodgers. Like, ain't nobody talking to these guys like that because you need them to block you. Ain't
It's a
nobody
le-
talking to these.
it's a level of respect the offense will have for Russ when it's like, all right, we got to get it together. Because it seems like when Justin out there, it's like everyone's trying to figure out together. We need at least one person to know what needs to go on, like what needs to happen on offense. But like I said, if this was like one of those years that's not like, yo, Steelers need to win, this has been a good year. Like, yo, yeah, Justin's getting better a little bit every. You know what I'm saying? He's going from a running quarterback to he's trying to be a quarterback. You
Yeah.
know, like he's going to
I'm,
get there eventually. This is
I'm
that, rush his head, let let the OG. You know what I'm saying? Try to lead the offense. If it don't look too good, just come back, bro. Just come back. But let Russ get that opportunity. You know, but I'm
Go
not
ahead,
mad.
Dex. Dex is ready. He's ready and waiting. Jay don't even want you to go.
Yo,
Like, I don't even want to hear it. Go
let me
ahead,
tell you
Dex.
something. If we didn't have Russ, no, all serious, right? If we didn't have a Russ and we had like Keenan Allen and like another no-name
Kyle
quarterback,
Allen. His name's
Kyle,
Kyle
oh, I'm
Allen.
sorry, Kyle Allen, respect, because he did his thing in one play. Um,
Hello.
and another, no name, non-experienced third stringer, I would say let just learn. Clearly this is not going to be a year where we're expecting second round of the playoffs minimum, but it's not. We got Justin, we got Russ, right? I can't even say I've seen Justin improve every game he played. I see Justin improve, go back, go back, going backwards. This last game hesitating on to throw the rock. He's reading one, reading two, and then it's throw it to the flats. It's you're not looking to see in the whole field. He had a play where I can't 90%. I put the blame on Just, but I don't know if GP threw that. I mean, ran the route like as hard as he could
He did.
because he ran the route and got open, but Justin just decided to throw it to um, um, number 11. These
Bam.
guys don't even in double coverage.
Mm-hmm.
Where they do that at? You have that speed for a reason, bro. Run out the pocket, but you got to look to throw. Don't look to run. Look to
It's tough.
throw.
It's tough to do
So
that when you don't got receivers that's gonna follow you.
this is
And
what
ain't
I'm
no
saying.
problem out there. Everybody,
I'm ready for Russ, and I told y'all, in our little pre-meeting, I need to see what Russ got at this point
Mm-hmm.
while it's still early.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, if it'll be. Um,
that fry move will be Russ' best friend. Russ gonna feed
yeah,
him.
Darnell, Pat Farmouth. I think he'll even get Calvin Austin even more involved because there were plays out there where Calvin was open. If you go back and look, I looked at a couple of clips. Calvin was open, 88 open. Even sometimes Najee was available for the catch.
yo, did you see
One,
the
one
the
one last
play?
thing on Justin Field, real quick. One last thing on him. To me, he come off as one of those guys that's like, yo, if you ain't putting in the work, I'm not giving you the ball.
Yeah,
He come off
yeah.
as that because like when Van Jefferson had a catch, who he went back to? Right back to him. Went right back to him. Like the way that he got his catches is like, yo, he was aggressive. He really wanted to make a play. It's like, yo,
Mm-hmm.
reward this guy. Let me go back to him. When you got receivers that's I'm gonna take a play off, I'm not throwing you the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't care how cute it look when you catch it. You're not getting the rock.
and you can tell he's still learning. Did you see the pass? He threw the 80. Why you throw that over the linebacker's head with touch? That's a
Yeah, it
touchdown.
was a little. I don't know. I don't know if it was too early or it was too high. I
It
just
was
don't
too
know.
hard.
It was
It
too
was
high.
too hard.
That's something he got to work on. He acknowledged it. He
Yeah,
took.
that's all. I couldn't tell. What it was like. Is it too high? Because I mean, obviously you can put the ball where nobody else but him can get it, but that one was just out of reach for Darnell.
No, it hit
Um.
his hand, but it went through his hand because it was too hard. You got to put
Mhm,
touch on that. You
mhm.
see Aaron Rodgers throw um, balls like that all the time. He puts the
I don't.
touch.
If for people asking about Roman, I don't think there's anything wrong with Roman. Listen, I think it's just a
Well,
matter of like,
he's not gonna
well,
get no shine until after the bye week.
yeah, I was like, I don't
Yeah,
think there's anything wrong with Roman
Because he got
Wilson.
hurt.
Tomlin addressed that. He said that when Roman could get on the moving trade, and I'm just assuming that Roman is not doing enough in practice to show that he could just jump in. Maybe he's still learning the offense.
Yeah, I think
You
I think
know,
it's just like a learning thing. Because
yeah.
let me tell you something, y'all just want people to go in here, but then when things don't work out the way that you want, you're ready to dispose of them. And I think they try to do a job of protecting those young guys from getting chewed up and spit out by y'all. And I know they may or may not care about y'all's opinion, but y'all do that. Y'all like, oh, he didn't do good today. Like everybody's chewing up Patrick Queen. Everybody's chewing up Patrick Queen. And I'm not saying he's
definitely
not a
just
rookie. He's
Give
not
me
a
a
rookie. And
spoon.
we'll talk. We'll we'll talk
y'all had me
about
hyped.
him in a little bit.
Hyped for this
But
man. I
but
swear.
for
Y'all
but everybody wants people to come in and be like immediate superstar. When it doesn't work out, you're ready to dispose of them immediately. I want to see more of Scotty Miller. Y'all know I love me some Scotty. Why my man not getting some shine? It to me, and according to Tomlin, they're trying to do this. They're trying to open it up. They're trying to spread the ball around. You saw Connor make some get the touchdown. He did drop a pass that I thought was amazing. I love the play call. I love everything about it, but the drop. So they're trying to do different things here and give guys different looks. And here we are.
Salute to Connor because that was an excellent try. The ground,
Yeah, the ground.
the
Yeah.
ground just beat the ball out.
It
Like
was him in
nothing
the
you can do about
ground.
that.
Him in the ground.
What's
Okay.
up, that was his opportunity, man.
Who definitely Patrick Queen. Okay, we can talk about Patrick Queen before we talk about Russell here in a second. I'm taking a little break. I'm not totally mad at Justin Fields. I just figure out what do we have to do to start faster. That's what we gotta move faster
Us.
and tell me what it is that we gotta
Russell
do.
Wilson.
Because that's
Russell
what we
Wilson.
need to do. We cannot be
Russell
waiting
Wilson.
until the last 30 minutes to be getting
Russell
in zone.
Wilson. Russell
Okay.
Wilson. Y'all forget what Russell did in the preseason.
I
Like,
don't
I
forget
think that
nothing.
was an
I don't forget
omen.
nothing. I do
That
not
was an
forget nothing.
omen.
We
Dot
started. We
touchdown.
start. I told you who I wanted to start, and everybody was so set on. Oh, by week 4 or by week 6, Justin's going to be starting. Or by week this, everybody was so worried about when Justin Fields was going to get in this game. Y'all discounted Russ from the beginning, and I'll never forgive y'all. I'll never forgive y'all. I'll never forgive y'all. But go ahead. We'll talk about
I'm just
Patrick.
saying, I seen the omen. I seen how
I'll never.
Justin started, but then Russ got in for that one series. Dot touchdown. I was
We're
like,
not gonna be
what?
able to start fast.
But I still feel like even if you guys don't have elite stars in your mind, these are guys are capable. Like this
Of
is not a
course.
team. Like these guys are capable. So I don't want you trashing Calvin and Scotty and GP and
You
these
don't
guys are
have
capable. You
you
have Pat
need to get
Farmer
your
has
stuff.
showed you he's capable. Darnell Washington has showed you he's capable. Like these guys can do things. They need the ball in their hands. So like I hate the discounting of who we have on the roster right now. And as they're not confident, you got to give them the opportunities. And I feel like last week was the most we've seen the ball spread around. And some of those catches weren't made.
D, did you see Calvin on the block? His
Mhm,
little self was trying to block the safety. He got
mhm.
flung. But I like that. He
I'll
showed
say
some
I
this.
heart.
love the heart after. My
He
man was
showed
like,
some heart.
like you
You
get.
don't
He
gotta
had him on the ground.
question.
He's like, get down here. You gonna
You don't
punk
gotta
me?
question Calvin Austin's effort. You don't gotta
At all.
question Van Jefferson's effort. You don't gotta question Scotty Miller's effort.
Hmm.
Who the
Well,
other receiver?
doing my little.
Uh,
Well,
Wilson, when he get in? I don't think you have to question his
You don't gotta
effort.
question Roman. He
Connor
ain't
Hayward.
old. I know you ain't gotta question his effort. You
Connor.
feel me? Like it's
This
so
is
you
the
so
one that the number one
put
receiver
that
we got
work.
to question.
They put that work in. So they capable. But nah, seriously, we're not going to the offensive line is really the source of all this for real. Like
I said it like every week for the last 5 weeks. It's been a different starting lineup. Like, I'm sorry, you don't like it. You don't want to understand it. There's not been a consistent lineup since we started week 1 at all. Zach Frazier is the consistency, and he's
And he's
been
a
so
dog.
consistent. He's
He's
been
a dog.
amazing. Like Zach Frazier is
uh,
consistency. If I've seen it.
Pro Football Focus saying they wrong, yo. They got Broderick Jones is like second from last ranking for right tackle, second from last. I'm like, yo, that's crazy, bro.
He may be like 15th from last. He's not having a good.
I don't know. I think it was like 77. I think he was 73. It was
Well,
something
he
crazy. I know Darnell was
real
in there.
realistically,
Okay.
bro. You know, I
Well,
watched the
let's
line.
talk about Patrick Queen real quick.
Okay,
Damn, dog. Like
What's the
I was going
problem?
I was going to get on that O line, but let's
Patrick
keep.
Queen, my problem is I don't got a problem for real. My problem is really with the fan. All y'all motherfuckers say, yo, we got Patrick Queen. Yo, he nasty. Wait till he come to Pittsburgh. He gonna do this. And I said, oh, they talking about significant upgrade. I said, oh, we finally got somebody since Jason. I start watching them play, and I'm like, no. Week 1, no. Week 2, no. Week 3, all right. Week 4, week 5, you see clips like,
No, he did good in what was it? The Colts game? What
But
game
what
was
is
that?
good? Tackles?
Or was it the
Tackles
Chargers
was good.
game? Was it the
he's
Chargers game?
good is being
I
a
can't
part of
remember.
the
I'm
game.
sorry.
He looks like he doesn't know what he's doing sometimes. It's a perfect clip of E-Rob when E-Rob made that play to knock the ball out homie hands. Look at Patrick Queen and what he doing that
Oh,
play.
at the goal line. At the goal line.
Look what he do.
I gotta watch
What he
it.
do. That look like somebody that didn't want to get chewed out on film, but just standing there. You know what I'm saying?
See,
Like sometimes it looks like he's not engaged with the game,
He's wearing the green dot, y'all.
and that makes it worse. It makes it
so
worse. I
for
don't
me,
think he's a significant upgrade off of any other middle linebackers we have. I think they're all about the same. Payton is a little, he a rookie, so I'll put him under them. But I don't think Patrick Queen is way better than E-Rod or way better than Cole Holcomb when Cole Holcomb was starting to get it going. You know what I'm saying? I think they're all good together, though. Like with Peyton
yeah,
Wilson.
I don't know. I think
I'm just
Star. I don't see him being all pro ever. But I'm still glad he on the team though.
that's crazy.
He
For
not
me,
close.
for me, I'm just not seeing the splash. And I heard his name. I didn't watch a lot of film of him when he was with Baltimore, but I heard his name a lot. It was either Patrick Queen or you're hearing
Roquan.
what's the other one? Zero.
But everybody's telling me like, oh, he wasn't doing good until Roquan got there. So
Roquan Smith, yeah. So I'm not seeing the splash.
that's what
Maybe he
people are saying.
needs
I'm
him.
not saying I believe that. I'm just repeating what people have been saying. I'm not saying.
I'm just saying he's missing a splash. Like we brought you here, paid you all that money. I'm expecting to see some splash, like some Fred, like the linebacker from 49ers. Like I want to see some of that.
He's not
You
one of them
know,
type of guys. And I see every time I talk about Patrick Queen, a lot of people kind of mess up what I'm talking about. I'm talking about he's not a Fred Warner. He's not a Bobby
Fred
West.
Warner.
He's not a Patrick Willis. He's not a Ray Lewis. He's more so of Navarro Bowman when he first got in. He more so of I can't even think of number twos. Larry Foote when James Ferrier was around. He's a number 2. He's a
So
very
he
good
needs.
number 2. You know what I mean? If it's 2 middle linebackers, he's very good there. But him being a primary guy,
And then
he
and then
can do a good job. But it's like he's not going to be the reason your defense shuts something down.
Copy. That makes sense.
yeah, and I will give him grace just because it's a new set of dogs out there. A new everything. Um, I have to give him grace. Just like I gotta give Logan. Like we saw Logan in preseason, we were like, oh my god, like Peyton. Sorry, I can do that.
I see
Peyton
him
Wilson.
fly around,
And
man. He just a rookie.
yeah, right, like I still like he's still getting acclimated to the game itself, and I think he's going to be a problem as things move forward and go. So I still am impressed with Deshaun Elliott, despite the touchdowns. I'm impressed with him. He's
Dog. He's a
he's come
dog.
in and made some spectacular plays. KZ, I don't think he's 100% healthy. Don't know what his injury is, but he went into the blue tent extremely early. Even Najee was in the blue
Preseason.
tent at one point. I don't know what it was, but he came out and went back in the game.
Not,
Herbig down out. Like who are we getting? Who are we getting at linebacker? Because we're depleted.
Holcomb.
that's not a
Holcomb coming
problem.
back.
Like, linebacker's not a problem,
No,
though.
I'm talking about the outside
So outside,
linebacker.
we just got practice squad guys. It's tough. And ain't nobody really out there.
There's nobody out there. Hey, yo, not to be. We're used to having like devastating outside linebackers, but honestly, they got to do one job, and they just hold their blocks. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody don't got to be T.J. Watt. That's why I feel like what's his name? 98.
Yeah.
Leal. I feel like that's why he got hurt. He think he T.J. Watt when he get up there, bro. No, you do not have that coordination. And I watch him every game when he get in. He don't have that coordination. He don't even have the Nick Herbig. He don't got no bend. You big, bro. Like if you rushing the passer, just rush regular. You
But
trying to
my
do a special,
expectations for him out there is low. That's like being posed hard on Mark Robinson. You feel me? When he was a running back, switching the middle linebacker, they kind of threw him in the fire. You know what I'm saying? What's name still learning, man. So I ain't tripping crazy.
I haven't seen any news on who we worked out, or who's coming over. But obviously, guys will get elevated. They may do some signings, move guys around, but we are decimated at that position. It really sucks. Because, but the thing I thought was funny in the game, they was picking on the other side. They was picking on T.J. Watt's side. That's where they were throwing the ball.
Because T.J. was tired.
Sometimes you got to say
getting
sometimes
held, but that's normal.
Yo, T.J. he looked like the Kool-Aid man. You saw how red he was?
Yeah, I hope Stellar Nation see the value of Alex Highsmith, though. I ain't going to front.
I hope they do. I saw it in the game where the first game he was out.
Yeah. Honestly, our interior line need to take over because we have multiple. We did good picking up interior linemen.
I think Benton. I know that Larry Ogunjobi is not healthy. Like I know he ain't 100%. So
I'm waiting for Keanu Benton to have his breakout game, man. I think it's coming because he's getting a little better, but I'm waiting.
And then what safety's even getting better? Long hair don't care. Loudermilk. Yes. Mm-hmm. Loudermilk had a blocked field goal.
Mm-hmm. He got no choice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's
that was beautiful, right? Because we know that kicker is money. So that's what I'm saying. When we didn't capitalize off the turnover after turnover, block kick, when you don't capitalize off those things, I gotta look at you. I gotta look at the offense. I can't blame the defense because not only did they not just gotta stop, but they put the ball back in your hands and kept points off the board. Because
my only problem
I told y'all once they got past, when they got on the logo, it's money. It's money for the Cowboys. It's money for them. They getting the field goal. Don't let them get on touch the logo. You got to take the ball away. If you get them past the logo, you got to take the ball out there. You got to take the ball away. And they did that. They literally did that. They could have easily scored three touchdowns in by the third quarter. Easily had 3 touchdowns. And what the heck would we have done? Because we barely got 2. We barely got 2.
I'm saying is
I think Russ picks up a lot of that, like a lot of that stuff on offense. At least for right now. You know, Justin Fields, I feel like he can get it. But it's like right now, you need somebody that knows more than almost everybody that's out there on offense. It
just came to my head a little bit. Do you think they're waiting for the offensive line to gel before they put Russell out there?
Nah, it's because you don't really know. Guys getting hurt left and right, so they just try to make the best of what they're doing.
They're not gelling because they suck.
No, I'm just saying it because it changes. They're not gelling just because there's so many changes.
I think these next couple games will see the same guy.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying, do you think that they're like, okay, let me see if they can get this together, this offensive line, because you have a quarterback that can move around and do that. Like, would you rather have him out there with the, a ever evolving offensive line, or would you rather put Russell out there?
See, what Russ going out there with the offensive line, he can just be like, yo, just throw the ball out. Like, just get the ball out your hands. Get the ball out your hands, and he'll be able to do that. Pat Frymouth will get a whole lot more passes and more receptions and targets, whatever.
Just so long as they run routes that make sense. If it's 3rd and 8, why are you running a 2 and out and expecting Pat Frymouth to make up the other 6 yards? No, run to the damn first down and throw the ball there.
See, Pittman, my problem with this is I understand that you want to blame the defense for that last drive, and I understand that they couldn't even stop, but they were giving you stops after stop after stop during the all other three quarters. So that's my problem. Capitalize, like when you win, you're supposed to win the game when you win the turnover game. Why? Because you're
Yeah.
supposed to you take away the ball and you go score and you run up the score. So
Yo,
I
Pittman,
can't just blame the defense for that one drive alone because I got to think about all the times the offense went 3 and out, all the times the offense couldn't stay on the field after they just made play after play after play. Like
Pittman, the last play, brother. It's nothing you can do about that. Sean Elliott had that. They ran a crosser on the goal line. Do you know how much traffic that is to get through from a deep safety coming from the other side of the field, trying to follow? And then, he made Dak just made a perfect. He made the perfect throw. It was low into the outside, and then Deshaun Elliott still got there. But it's low into the outside like that. It was a perfect throw, and then he just caught it. There's nothing you can do about that. Like I don't put that last play. I do not put on the defense. That was just the perfect throw. If he
man,
threw some
I gotta
bull
give them
crap,
credit because they really got
yeah,
the stop that they needed. They just could not. Like shout out to Landon Roberts because they were able, like they were there. They literally just had to jump over and get the ball there, and they pushed them back.
He like
that
Vince
was
Warren
amazing.
Like
reincarnated.
that was literally that is Pittsburgh Steelers football textbook play. Like
That's
at the
Troy
end of the game,
Polamalu.
like that was what you wanted to see, and that's why I was like, you know what, I can't even be. I'm not even up. Yes, I know I'm upset that they lost, but like, man, like that's what they do. That's what Coach Tomlin does. He's like, go out there and do that. Like that's what I expect. I expect the defense to win in ugly
That's
situations
Splash.
with plays like that, and they
That's
just
Splash.
couldn't recover that, and they didn't. So
If
anyway,
we could have stopped a couple third and longs, pause, we would
those
have won
were
the
pissing me
game.
off. And it's like the third and extremely longs, like third and 20, whatever they are. Third and longs are pissing me off. Terrell Austin, like they really are. It's irritating. It's sad to see third and long. You think you off the field, and then he throws a deep ball, and we got a completion. What are we
He
doing?
be having the safeties too deep.
Too,
It's like, yo, bro,
yeah,
what are you
too
doing?
high, too high, too high,
Too high.
Where you see like a 15-yard gap between Minka and
too
whoever's the corner
high.
at the time. It's like come on, dude. Like
As
He
I
needs
say,
to
our
blow up.
zones,
it's a
He
good
needs to
thing,
our
but it's a lot of
our
bad
zone
things.
plays is our weakness. Our zone plays is our weakness. I hate that bend and don't break that. Keep everything in front of you. Yeah, at a certain
no.
time, not in the second quarter. Sometimes we got to man up and be an athlete.
But yeah, losing. Like I said, man, Alex Highsmith played a big part on the defense. He don't get credit like he deserves. You feel me?
I'd
Uh,
rather lose a game like that than like lose a our losses have been extremely close, like 3 points, right? One possession games. I'd rather lose like that than get blown out, and we have nothing to show for it. We couldn't put up
see,
any
with a
points.
blowout, you can kind of throw that away. It's like, all right, you know, yeah, we got blown out. We had no chance. But a game like this, you can really pick like 5 to 6 plays. Like, yo, we could have done this. That's gonna mess with you. Like, yo, we could have done that. Like, why you do that? Like, come on. Like me, I don't care about refs. I don't care about all that stuff because, like, at the end of the day, are you better than them or not? Like, you shouldn't make it where the refs decide the game. You feel me? Like, I
Wait,
really
what you
don't care
mean,
about.
Jay? You say D that was take talk about the line and Wilson stop it. I don't know what that means, but I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Eric, I
no.
said that Beanie was supposed to pick up the dude, and I ain't gonna hold you, yo. Homie got hit in the nuts. Pause. He should have went out. They shouldn't have let him come back in, yo. He should have stayed to play out. They let him go in there. They gave him extra time. I didn't like how that whole thing developed, you know. Um,
Corey, get healthy, Corey. We need you. Beanie is not it. We need you, Corey.
Beanie was supposed to pick that man up, yo. But Beanie just,
Beanie was supposed to be on special teams, and that's it. He getting too much burn on the starting defense. Sorry,
yeah,
he's not ready.
I ain't get better, young fella.
Yeah, but until then,
Can
stay
we
on
call up
special teams.
Anthony Averett?
Nah. Well, I don't know. I don't know which one that is. There's a couple Averets in the league. I don't know which one we have.
He's on our, he's on our practice squad.
I thought he was hurt.
I mean, I know he got hurt in preseason. I don't know, what his status is right now, but I know he's on the practice squad.
Yeah, Beanie not ready. Beanie be getting turned around. He get lost.
Talking
And
about.
then he would have run real hard like he was covering somebody. I was
All right,
watching
let's
him.
get into this game on Sunday in Las Vegas. To me, it is a critical must-win for the Steelers because they cannot lose 3 in a row. He had a hamstring in preseason. I don't know if he's still injured, though, because I did pick him back up. Okay, let's talk about it real quick. Raiders. They are averaging 19.2 points a game, 18.4 for us. So what does that mean? That tells me, again, 20 points. You got to score over 20 to win the game. That's what I said last week. We did not score 20. They had 20. We had 17. Didn't work out. So looks like they're winning in the passing game. We're winning on the rushing side. We're averaging about the same amount of yards per game. They have some issues over there on quarterback. I don't know who their quarterback's going to be. Who's their quarterback going to be?
They didn't Minshew.
Gardner Minshew?
I don't think
Gardner
he.
Minshew.
I don't think he
He tore
started.
us up last year. Like, let's be honest. He tore us up last year in Indy.
Indianapolis.
So I don't want nobody thinking and coming in here and thinking this is a go. Like we got this. This is no. Don't come in here taking the Raiders lightly. And I don't think they are because I think everybody's going to be itching for a win. Because if you lose 3 straight, everybody's calling for you know what. Let's be honest.
Head forward.
I didn't anticipate Najee Harris being the leading receiver, not wide receiver, leading receiver for the team. But shout out to him. He had the most receiving yards for the team last week. And then there's George Pickens, where everybody's going to be looking at. We're going to have to stop. What's his name? Brock Bowers, because he's the leading receiver for the Raiders. We obviously had problems with Ferguson last week. Will Jalen Warren play? He's doubtful. Jalen Warren is listed as doubtful right now. I don't think he's playing. So.
Every hamstring on that team is coming back after the bye week. Everybody got hamstrings.
So, yeah. So, how y'all feeling about the Raiders? Max Crosby, he should be playing, though.
Oh, yeah. He don't never get hurt.
He was out against the Browns. He was out in the Browns game.
What?
Yeah, he was out against them.
Raiders.
What Max on? Max on Dan Moore's side? What side he on?
Nah, he move all across the
move, I think.
line.
I feel like Max moves, but I'm not 100%
He
sure.
played
Like
3 tech, nose tackle, wide end.
Guys, though. I seen it. I seen it happen this year. What's that bull name? Joe Alt? He kind of had him in the bag. So the
I
tape
think
is
this is one of the games.
Yeah, so
one of the games
he did
where
play last Sunday, and he had 2 sacks on. I think that was Bo Nix, but they still won.
That's what he yelled at. Bo Nix was like, "They don't know what they're doing." He yelled at Bo Nix.
Listen, we'll see. Hey, I know we're talking about the Raiders, but did y'all see that defensive player of the year didn't? He got one of these on Sunday.
He's terrible.
No tackles, no sacks. Myles Garrett. But I will say, I wish we had that Jeremiah, that JOK, man. That dude is balling. I'm mad he's on the Browns. I wish he was on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Jeremiah, whatever. JOK is what I call him. Okay, back to the Raiders game.
So my take on the Raiders game is
I think Justin's playing. So if you have that in your mind that it's Russell at this point, I don't think that's the case. It's Justin's game team this week. And we'll see how this goes, and we'll go from there. But I think you'll see. I think Arthur is going to do a little bit more of what you saw in that first drive of the game. That's what I think. Anybody? Dex?
I think the Raiders game is more so of if we don't beat ourselves. I don't think I'm not scared of nothing that they have, but I feel like if we get penalties, set ourselves back, not uh, actually uh, do the play that was called, running it lackadaisical, all the bad habits that we have right now is going to be another L. But if we come to play like how we're supposed to,
Mm-hmm.
we could beat them. So I feel like it's a us thing. It's not
Yeah,
based
we
on
gotta
them.
be. We have to overcome ourselves. Like it's really, really bad.
It's
I
really
thought
annoying.
I'm looking at the comments and I'm gonna address this in a minute, but we have to win. It's an AFC game. They've managed to beat the Ravens and they've managed to meet the Browns. We have to beat them. Okay, the way they're running through the North is crazy. So we have to beat them. Like it's personal for me. Like we gotta beat them, y'all. Does Fields? Do y'all think they put Russ at QB number 2? I think it's possible. I think if he's fully practicing, I think they do. Um,
Yeah, that's what Thomas said. If Russ has a good
yeah.
Wednesday and Thursday.
And it was so funny now that we brought that up. When Kyle Allen went in, Russell like immediately starts warming up and like getting throws in and warming up. I don't know if y'all they showed that on TV, but it was
Yeah,
so funny. And people were like, "Oh my God, Russell's warming up!" Like they freaked out and panicked. I was like, "Y'all relax. He is the emergency quarterback. He cannot just go in there. Like something has to happen." And as long as it took for them, I don't know if y'all were on commercial break, but they took forever to make that announcement that Justin needed to go into the blue tent. It just took like a lifetime before they was like, okay, 2 has to leave the game. But they had a whole injury timeout. He was out in the field, and then they came back and said he had to go. So then he was like rushing to get to the blue tent, get checked out, and get back in the game. But we saw Kyle Allen throw the one throw that I had been looking for. I had been looking for in the middle of the field to Pat Fireman. And there were some like rumblings in the crowd, like, put him back in. And I
so
thought that was
can I tell
funny.
you something, D? And I know you're there at the stadium, but we can hear it from TV too. Yo, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, and I love us, but we are some shifty, going with the wind type.
But
Like
what did you hear at home? Because I
we
was actually
heard,
giving them props because I didn't hear a
we
whole lot
heard
of
not
negativity.
a sound
Oh.
when Russ was. That's crazy. When we didn't hear nothing, no cheering, no nothing.
What you mean? When what? When
When Justin came back in after
oh
Keenan Allen threw the pass, like
nobody was
that,
like, yay. Nobody
right?
was
Not it.
doing that.
Yo, Pittsburgh just want to win. We don't care who stole the ball. We don't care. They're like, oh,
What
Keenan
no, they
completed a
care.
pass.
But I don't think they've lost the love for Justin. I'm trying to tell you, if Justin started doing some, I was shocked that they were not, booing and all that stuff. Because a few 3-and-outs, and this you've lost this crowd. You've lost the crowd.
Yeah,
You've lost some fans. And I was surprised that they didn't get impatient, antsy, and stuff. I have this clip of this couple that was sitting behind me, and when we scored a touchdown, when I tell you they was dancing, they was like spinning around. I gotta show this clip. It was so cute to just see like the generation, the young people. There was like a father and son, like after the game, like he was hugging. It was like the son was about to cry because the game was lost. I was like, just over the different generations in this stadium, how much joy, the highs and lows of that game. Like people were just so happy. I was calling, like I think I called that Dante Jackson interception. I called another interception that went the other way. I don't know who got it, but it was another interception. Dang, it was another interception in the end zone, maybe a deep ball. Was it Joey? Was it Joey Porter's interception?
Joey Cole went deep middle of the field.
Yes, maybe that it was that one. I called that one. I was like, that's an interception, and it was just so fun to be around the fans and just like being able to. And I think I called George Pickens' play. I think his first catch of the game. I called that play, and But yeah, them interceptions. I don't know why. I don't know how I was in tune with them, but them joints. I called I think 2 of them, and that was pretty dope. Just to be there amongst them and be able to communicate that and just have fun with the fans. Y'all get on my nerves, but we have some good moments. We have some good moments. And then I told the Cowboys fan I was sitting next to, I was like, don't let that screen go black. Because when the screen go black, that's when they about to play Renegade. I was like, it's over for you. Like it's done. Y'all it's over for you. Renegade hitting. We about to win this thing. And we did come back. But it was short lived.
Perfect throw, man.
It was
Didn't
short
beat
lived.
that.
I mean, even getting down the field, I was like, okay. Whatever. Somebody said, that skit you do after victories, just give me my money and get ready to do it. I'm ready. I'm going to do it on Sunday. We're going to be like, just give me my W. I'm shocked no one has asked me to do it after the 2 L's. Probably because they just haven't seen me or whatever. But I'm cool. I'm ready to just give me my W because we need another W. We need another W. The Ravens on the top. I'm excited to see this Ravens matchup, by the way. I'm excited to see them against the Commanders. So I'm going to get up early out there in Las Vegas so I can watch this game at 10 a.m.
Yeah, I thought that was an easy dub. Not the way they've been playing.
Who?
The Commanders.
Oh, yeah. Look, we got to score 40 points to keep up. We got to be able to score 40 points if you want to keep up with the Washington Commanders and their offense. So we need them to be everybody in the AFC North.
Yeah, don't even play around with it.
Because Jaden Daniels is embarrassing these teams. It's like he's an MVP candidate. No ish. Okay. Yes, he is. He's killing people left and right. So he's probably leading everything, like averaging almost 40 points a game. Like, yeah. Yeah.
I'm talking about, yo, just
He
they
playing
know what
better
they
than
did. They
everybody.
opened up their offense. Throw
Cliff
the ball
Kingsbury.
downfield.
Are you
See
about
what
to talk
happens.
about Cliff Kingsbury? No. Okay.
Nah.
All right. Well, we're gonna wrap because I got to get ready for Vegas. So which is one of the reasons why we're not doing the show tomorrow, just simply because I have to get a bunch of stuff done before I head out to Vegas. We are gonna take it over. We always do. So if you're at Allegiant Stadium, hit me up. I don't have like plans. I don't plan on tailgating, but who knows what could happen when I touch down. Anything could happen. But I will be watching the game somewhere prior to our game. I think our game's at 1:00. So we'll see. Thank you, Dex. Thank you, Kev. I know Kev is a little busy, but I appreciate y'all. We good? Anything else? Any last little? Let me see what Instagram said because I know people didn't put some comments on here. Let me just see.
Shout out to Cam
My,
Hayward, man. Don't give up. So
my final thoughts is Cam Hayward. Saying that wasn't part of my final thoughts. My final thoughts is that we got a lot of ball left, a lot of football left to play. I don't see this being a year-long problem. I think that's the reason why, Steeler fans aren't booing guys, when they go 3-0, because it's like we know that they can do it. And like last year, like every time they went out there, it's like we know they can't do this. Like, So I think this is a problem that's not going to be a problem for long, especially when certain people come back. Guys just got to start believing in each other, man. I think the offense, everyone mentality need to match Justin Fields and Najee's. You feel me? If they not up there in Isaac too, in Zach Frazier. Like match them guys. Like Broderick Jones need to match it because the way Broderick Jones shows it, it's like, bro, you doing extra stuff. Like do it in the play. Do it between the whistles, bro. Like the extra stuff is like that's not helping. But so I think he'll come around. But it's just like I feel like these next couple games we're gonna have the same offensive line, so you're gonna see the offensive unit get better. You feel me? Because Najee can get his 3.9 or 4.1. You feel me? Yards a carry, and he could probably get some help from somebody. I like Ward, the running back Ward that came in. I don't know if he got hurt. I've only seen him.
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
pause.
He said pause. I
know,
love
I
Jay.
The emojis took the pause away. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Not
crazy.
the emojis cancel out the pause. I'm done.
You had to search. He ain't paused when you searched for it. You feel me? So, that was crazy.
Yo.
I'm
That was
done. The emojis do not cancel out. The emoji popped up after he said the word. He just, he ain't searched for it. He put nothing and then the emoji popped up.
one thing about the pause game. We can move the goalposts at any time.
Right. They definitely look, he Vanderbilt over here. He didn't put the goalpost in the
But yeah,
oh
that's my final thoughts, man. We gonna get it together, man. It looks bad now because we want it now. You know what I'm saying? We want change now. We want things. We want to be like the
Listen,
Chiefs now. But even the Chiefs was
they struggling too offensively. They have so
struggling,
many
even though they
injuries
winning.
at wide receiver, but it's Patrick Mahomes, man. This man is just amazing. And I want to be able to say that about my QB all the time.
Justin Fields got to get that Chicago out of him still, because he still looks to run on his second read. His first
All
read, if it
right,
ain't open
y'all.
or
Thank you
there,
so much. Have
Yo.
a
that
good
second
night.
read, he like, yo, cuz, can I run? And if he ain't got it, he'll try to look for the third read. So yo, just
Bro, and
relax a little bit, bro.
the
Just
funny
relax a little
thing
bit. You'll be fine.
is
You'll be
the
fine.
funny thing is that the D linemen look for that. If you look, they don't rush hard. They go one Mississippi and treat it like a middle screen because they know he about to try to run up the middle. I seen
We
it
can
in two
kind of
games.
eliminate that with some QB runs, man. Just get that out his system early. You know,
Yeah, and
like
they
I
did have
watch
some
them.
design
This
runs. They did have some design runs this go
Yo,
around. So
he don't need no design runs. The
okay, I'm
element
just
of
saying.
surprise is that he can run when
See, I
everything
think
else
he
breaks
need
down.
those to get that out his system. So he like, all right, let me be a quarterback now because I have to carry the ball on certain plays. You feel me? Straight up runs
There
where
has
he can
been
get that out his system. But
yeah.
he'll
You
The
know
be all
what
right,
gets
line is
man.
that
holding
get out
the
his
line is
system?
holding up for him.
Him
I'm
watching
not
Russ
saying the
do it.
line's holding up for him all the time, but they didn't play have been. We can't blame. I don't know. All right, y'all. We would be on here for another hour if we talk about it. Like it can't. It's not one thing, and I'm never gonna sit up here and pretend like it is a thing. It is multiple things. Okay, it's not one person. It's not one player. It is collectively as a unit, y'all. We really need to. Okay. All right. Thank y'all. Thank you, Dex. Thank you, Kev. Kev, when y'all going live on Silver for Seven podcast? Friday.
Friday, 7 p.m. YouTube, Twitch, or X. And if you missed that, the audio version is on Spotify, Google, Apple,
Damn.
iHeart, all that. Wherever you find podcasts, that's where it's at. And YouTube Music for those who got that subscription. Subscribe. You heard? But yeah, hopefully D pop up, but she gonna be moving around and all that. But we'll
Yeah,
see.
I'll see. I'll see.
We'll see.
I'll see what I
Put the
could do.
pressure on the show.
Dex,
Yo, you
appreciate
can
you.
find me on MySpace, Uvo, AIM, Sidekick,
Shout out to
on your
Ubu, yo.
nearest pager, on your
I still got
nearest
them pictures.
two-way,
Black Planet. Hello.
black. I'm on all things old school.
Black Planet. If you don't know nothing about no Black Planet, then
Oh,
get your
yo,
head.
shout out to D and her hair surviving that hurricane. Cause I definitely called her was like, "Yo, D, you alright? You alright, D?
Oh shoot.
I was
Them curls are
prepared. I
still
was prepared.
bouncing."
I was prepared. All right, y'all. Love y'all. I'll talk to you soon. See you online. It was something else I wanted to bring up, but I forgot. Something that happened. I'll remember at some point. But I'll holla at y'all soon. Bye.
Bye. We gone.